Hello, friends. You should be able to hear us and see us. Give us a thumbs up. Sebastian, Frog Jim, just confirm for me that we're working, we're live. Wonderful, thank you very much. Hello, Andrew.
G'day, mate.
How are you?
I'm ready for day 2.
I'm glad.
I'm a little bit hoarse.
It was a big night. I didn't finish till about 12:30 last night, playing some station fall with the boys.
Yeah, well, that's the other side of CanCon, isn't it? Is that, it's big working days and then big friend
Big
nights.
working nights.
Yeah, everything's big in CanCon. So,
Big at
it's been good.
CanCon.
Day 1 was fantastic.
Yeah, look, I'll go out on a limb here and I'll say that is the best first day of Crimson Brush that we've had from an organisational and structural perspective, and I feel like that's flowed on for everything else. And
Yeah.
how do you feel?
Yeah. I mean, seamless, really. Like, you're sort of, at the moment, it's cross fingers that it just continues to operate the way it is, because,
I have a saying at work that I like, which is start right, end right. When you start right, everything is a lot easier all the way through, so you're much more likely to end right. So
that flies directly in the face of it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
well, here we go, some lunch.
Lunch on the way in.
Good work, Luke.
Lukey's
Delivery.
Lukey's brought the cheeseburgers.
Told you they do it. You didn't believe me, did you? You were wrong. Doesn't matter,
We
mate.
should probably
Thank you, buddy.
talk about the fact that there is so many. The CanCon sort of spirit that's up here is pretty great, eh? Like, everyone's super helpful. Everyone's always looking to give you a hand when you need it. Particularly for us, it was sort of usually strapped behind a desk or off doing something, doing busybody work. A bit of gerrymandering.
A few Bobby Dazzlers.
Yeah.
Yeah, this year's been really good for us because I've reached out for help, and I've had a lot of people step up to volunteer, and it's just made a difference for how the event flows. We've got a team of, what have we got? 7?
Yeah.
6, 7.
It's going to expand again after this year.
That makes the event flow seamlessly, and you probably wouldn't think there's enough for 7 people to do, but I didn't stop yesterday.
No, there's more than enough.
Neither did you, neither did the Rego girls, neither did Bunny or Benny. So
yeah, everyone just keeps their feet moving and keeps active. I'm not sure how much the London Full Stream tunes in to come and hear us talk about operations.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, let's talk about models. Let's talk about painting toy soldiers. Hello, Cragzog. Incredible standard this year.
Yeah, it's
we
super,
say every
super.
year, right? We say every year the standard goes up, and I think that's just a natural thing. We probably don't need to say that anymore because it's just accepted.
Well, I guess Crimson sort of acts as for some, like we talked about this last year and I'll talk about it again. Season start and season finishes, and you choose where they start and finish. So for some people, this is where they're going to start their season. They're going to come out really strong at this event. For others it'll be Guilds In, and for some more it'll be Arc. That's just the beauty of having 3 major events. And then we've also had Anvil pop up last year, which will continue in Brisbane. So you get to, with that in mind, sometimes what you'll see is some people pushing really hard at certain times, others taking the feet off a little bit. But this year for Crimson, I think what you're saying is that it looks like the feet have been firmly planted.
Pedal to the metal.
Pedal to the metal, which is
Thanks,
awesome.
stupid Hungarian twat. We appreciate that. That's your mum. Oh, hi, buddy's mum. Great insights there, Bucks. I think everyone really looks forward to Crimson. I think, and it really does launch us into a great year of painting. Mm-hmm. And What's nice to see is a rotating roster of judges, which changes up the models that are on display. There's some great entries this year in the Masters category, and we don't have any of the usual suspects, behind the counter. It's a brand new field, so it's exciting.
Yeah, and that's really, really important to growing a community and growing a scene. Is creating a platform for lots of people to have a crack.
What I'm also thrilled about is that we've got all the photos done already. It's organisational mastermind, I'm telling you.
Yeah, you're an absolute weapon today, right? You
no
start by boring everyone with operations, and now you're just chowing down on some chips on stream. Look, Deno says he likes to start right and finish right, but when we first did the Crimson Brush Boss Deno was Boss Deno. This is welcome to the loosest Deno you're ever going to see. Bro's just pumping chippies
This is the
and
darkest
talking
timeline.
operations. Get him off the camera, you flog. Get him off. Yeah. We're trying to run a professional outfit, and old mate here's just sucking his fingers and eating some chippies.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
let's talk about the agenda.
Do you want to finish that mouthful?
No, let's talk about the agenda for a day.
Yeah.
Nurgle, good question. Mossy hasn't sold any of her moss. We got,
She must be.
well,
Look.
her dad lives in rural Tasmania, and we walk around his acreage, and there's just great moss
So
everywhere.
Storm is an absolute moss fanatic.
Yeah.
You just
And so I was like, oh, send me some of that. So he sent us a giant box full of moss. She was going to bring it down and sell it this weekend, and we're going to call the vendor Mossy's Moss. So
nice. Yeah. That's probably up. Can you upload that in the chat?
let me show that. I'll show that on the stream.
Yeah.
So
Just zoom it.
this should work.
This is Storm just on her. I believe this is Storm on her honeymoon, and she sent this around to all of her friends and said, "Wood is good."
Well done, Stormy.
All right, so now that you've absolutely
Agenda for today.
hijacked everything,
Agenda for today. Let's
Yeah.
talk about today. So we do have.
What are we doing today?
We do have Masters judging today, which is going to be a really, really exciting time. We've got 3 old hands of judges working at the table for that, and with the number of entries, we're hoping that we'll actually be able to talk to every model on stream.
well, this is a potential that we can provide, depending on how many entries we receive today. But there might not be a need for a first cut if we are roughly where we're at.
Hello,
So,
Tom. Yeah, we'll see. That's our plan at this stage. Fingers crossed. It may not be the case, but I think that's what.
So what does that mean for our stream?
Today?
Yeah, I think
Or
that means
tonight?
they'll get to see more figures.
Exactly. Yeah, everyone will get to see pretty much every single Masters figure, and hopefully a little bit of insightful commentary on each. So that's exciting. I think we
Stay tuned. Fingers crossed that we can
one of
deliver
our
that.
regrets in general about streaming to judging is that we don't get to give everyone the amount of time that we would like.
Yes.
Because of the constraints of the actual physicality of
The
doing
environment.
that.
Yeah.
But we may be able to do that with Masters. So that'll be from 2 o'clock onwards today, which is in about 4 hours from now. Prior to that, we'll have Ben and Bunny doing some model reviews of those Masters, some pre-model reviews, which is great. We will also have a couple of interviews with probably yesterday's judges.
And I think people on the floor as well. I think Ben's going to grab some people.
and some floor interviews as well.
So a similar format to yesterday with a little bit more interaction with all our attendees today.
Let's hope so,
What to
yeah.
expect.
And then tomorrow we've got Dave's texture class scheduled.
Yeah.
Or do we want to do that today?
No, that's tomorrow. And it's, it'll be the same, sort of similar format to last year where Dave's going to be on camera just sort of working his way through how he approaches textures and some sort of really helpful information. I think there's actually going to be a few tricks as well, like actual tricks to textures. So if you're into painting textures or you're new to painting textures, I think everyone will find something in there that they will like.
So that's tomorrow.
That's
so
tomorrow.
Dave's class tomorrow, Stream's Choice tomorrow with Bunny and Deno.
Yeah.
Presentation tomorrow. The
And-
safety focus.
Yeah, safety focus, yeah.
Occupational health and safety focus. And and that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, and a judges interview tomorrow with the judges.
Yeah,
from
so our
yesterday.
standard judges will interview today, our Masters judges will interview tomorrow.
So yes, so you can expect a lot of good stuff today, mostly led by Ben and Bunny, as Bucks will be preparing for a long judging session ahead.
Yes, indeed. It's going to be very enjoyable. It looks like a great field to judge.
And hopefully, so one of our complaints we had last year, right, was that the people that were in the lounge didn't actually get to experience the weekend in the same way that people were at home were. It was a big complaint. So this year, we've actually got a projector set up with people in the lounge watching this stream. So to all of you people in there, you're all idiots. Thank you for coming along. I'm going to continue eating my chips.
There it is, Chip Deno. All right, so
Have a
we're
great
gonna
week. We'll see you all soon.
we're gonna we'll be back in about what's the time? We'll be back in about 20 minutes, and we'll start to bring on some Masters entries for people to have a look at.
Outstanding.
Benny and Storm are going to talk about that. I'm going to be the hand model for that. It's going to be great.
Well done. See you all
Peace.
then.